Greetings and welcome my friends. This is the good, the bad, and the ugly. The Orzhov deck featuring some of the new Orzhov Legends from Thunder Junction. The deck does feature a Mountain Fortune, the loyal Steed as well as ways of making token men. Our combination of cards work well together to take down opponents. If we can't get in for damages we also carry Rush of Dread to eliminate the opponent's resources. We start the rundown with 3 copies of Getaway Glamer, the blink spell that can also be used as removal. We can easily use this to save one of our men from an opponent's removal or board wipe. Or we can snipe the guy with the highest power, which will likely be one of theirs. Or we can do both for 4 mana. Bovine Intervention is removal that works well in this deck. For just 2 mana we can snipe one of their men or an artifact and turn it into a 2/2 token. Giving them a token to snipe one of their men might seem like a bad idea, but there's a reason we've gone with this over other removals. We're playing 3 copies of Fortune, Loyal Steed. He's a decent size 2/4 for 3 mana that gets us a scry 2 when he enters play. If we attack with Fortune and he is saddled he will blink himself and the creature that saddled him at the end of combat. So we'll get another scry 2 and our men will come back untapped. Easy peasy, extra cheesy. Wedding Announcement is one of the best token makers this side of the Mississippi. We can get up to 3 tokens or draw up to 3 cards or any mix of both. Once the announcement has 3 counters on it, it will flip and provide a team boost. It's just so good, it almost always makes the cut in token decks. Rush of Dread is one of the new spree cards from Thunder Junction. With it we look to reduce some of the opponent's resources. It'll cut their life in half, or their men, or the cards in their hand. It's truly a devastating spell when we fire it off. It will always hurt. Kambal, Profiteering Mire is one of the newest Orzhov Legends. When we get a token that enters play on our side, we drain the opponent for 1. The other ability is a bonus that creates a token whenever the opponent has a token enter play on their side. This is what makes Bovine Intervention an easy include. They get a 2/2 token but then so do we. Ruthless Lawbringer is what really lets us abuse our tokens. When he enters play we can sacrifice one of our men to destroy a non-land permanent. With multiple tokens we can easily sacrifice one of them to snipe anything the opponent has that we want gone. Use him to saddle Fortune and we have a line of endless removals. GG's. Bridled Bighorn is a great mount. It's a nice size 3/4 with vigilance and whenever it attacks while saddled we get a 1/1 sheep token. The Bighorn is really here to generate tokens and create bodies we can use however we like. Bertram Graywater is a solid Orzhov legend. Whenever we generate a token he'll add a 1/1 vampire to our board as well. The token even has life link. And for 1 and a black we can sacrifice a creature or artifact to draw a card. With all our ways of generating tokens we should be able to draw plenty of times as well. We're also playing Gisa, the Hellraiser. Generating tokens is what Gisa does. You might think we don't have many ways of committing crimes but we have plenty of removals and an endless removal combo, so we have plenty of ways to trigger Gisa's ability. We're playing Swamp, so that means we have the Black Virtue in here as well. It's a beast of a card that is removal early and then we use it to win the game once we land it as an enchantment. It's so good it's an auto include when you play black. For lands we have 4 Shattered Sanctum, the dual in our colors. 3 Restless Fortress, the Orzhov Man land. 3 Forlorn Flats, the Orzhov Desert. This is also another way of triggering crimes for Gisa. 2 Takenuma, Abandoned Mire. The Black Channel land. Getting back a Lawbringer would likely be the best use of this land. 5 Swamps. 5 Plains. And 2 copies of Eiganjo, Seat of the Empire. Be very careful and methodical when playing the deck. You want to set up to take advantage of the abilities our men have. Use removals wisely and aim to optimize plays at every opportunity. One thing we have going for us is that opponents usually don't know what we're up to until it's too late. Rush of Dread is such a killer because most of the time they won't see it coming. It's a backbreaker and a half. Generating tokens is very critical for the deck to function, so make tokens when you can. That's the deck, boys. Let's go play some games.
Do you want to play a game?
This is Iggy Pop in disguise. I know it. We get a 3-lander with Fortune and double Baron Bertram. We also have a removal. This is a mull. We know our deck, we can get a better hand. Then we get a 4-lander that's only slightly better. All we need is a way to make tokens. We'll ship one of the swamps. Keep. Are they mono blue? 2 islands so far but no action. They kept an awful hand maybe? They squeeze out a fairy. Our first game and we get matched up against a fairy bro. Whoa, wait up. They're ninjas? We'll play out Fortune. A ninja nightmare since when we saddle him he'll blink and come back untapped, ready to block. Our scry shows us an announcement and a virtue. We like both, but let's get the announcement first. Yeah, I don't think they really want to send their guy. Fortune is going to be right here untapped the rest of the game, lol. Let's get Kambal down first and take advantage of the life drain once we start making tokens. They have counters as well. On the bright side, all their men are going to be rather fragile. They send both their men. There has to be a trick coming. They mostly tap out for a vortex. Fortune will be sitting at the bottom of our deck the rest of the game. Let's go with the announcement. We'll get some tokens and eventually our men will get the boost. Plus we want tokens for the Lawbringer we have in hand. They come in again. We will not be blocking. We need our token alive. More shenanigans and they go down to only 2 cards in hand. We draw a timely land. We can start clawing our way out of this hole. First up is the Virtue. We'll snipe their lifelink ninja. We might as well get in for a point. We have a long way to go but we have to start somewhere. Get in their token. Now we'll go for the Lawbringer. We can sacrifice the token and snipe their last guy. They play out their Vandal at the wrong moment. We wouldn't be able to block the Vandal but we can block the ninja. Oopsie poopsie bro. Check your shorts. They roll in with their ninja. A trade looks good to me. We drew every rush, lol. I suppose we gotta put them to use. Let's go with the half-life option. This will send their mighty life total down to 13. We made them mortal. The ninja boss. That's him, right? We drew another land which is perfect. We can fire off another rush and aim for life and men on board. I thought I had counted up wrong, but let's try for it again. That life total melted away. They went down from 28 to 2, lol. Also, GG's. This is Crayon, no wait, it's Kraken. No wait, it's Kraton. We get a 4-lander that is a bit weak. There's no way to generate tokens, but we do have a chance to scry with fortune. Keep your pants on. More Demir. Are they all about the ninja lifestyle too? They send a ninja to the grave. Well, we know one thing. We just ate a ninja deck in our last game. Let's do this. We get an announcement. Let's get Kambal down first, then we can go for the enchantment. They play out a Prowler, but that guy is not going to have any luck getting through unblocked. It's time for the announcement. We'll start making some tokens and get to doing some critical life drain. We'll hold back for now since they are ninjas after all. Our first token gets pumped out and we drain for one. We'll go for Bertram this turn. Combo me bro. This time we will go in. Getting an extra card to fuel our board and keep applying pressure will be very useful. And it's another announcement. Their pain will be very real. They play out a blast zone and eyeball our combo. We'll go with our announcement, then send in our token. We want the token men this time around. They're taking this moment to add counters to their blast zone. They blast away for 3. That means our announcements and Kambal are getting got. We'll activate Bertram and draw a card from Kambal. We drew into a Bighorn. That's a rather surprisingly powerful common. We're going to try to set up shop by getting tokens and blinking the Lawbringer and Fortune. We'll snipe their guy, then go in for damages. We get them down to 4. Desperation mode activated. They clean house with a deadly cover-up. That's unfortunate, but we might be able to rebuild before they get going. They get a ninja guy down. It's just a 1/1, but it does have flying, so they'll be able to get their shenanigans going. Let's play out our mount and see what fortune brings. It's a land and another bighorn. I like both, let's keep them on top just like that. Okay, here comes the shenanigans. They plop down a 3/3 ninja. That's cool and all, but what if we tried to hit it with removal? They'll have to bring in something else and basically tap out to save their guy. After all that, they only did 3 damage and have only 1 blocker. They are completely tapped out too. Let's activate our land and get in for damages. Sure, they can block fortune, but our hit will get them down to 1 and then we swing in with our land again next time. With their life total at 1, the only way to save themselves is to have a removal for our land. Their attack is meaningless, they have to do 26 damage in 1 shot with 1 guy. Good luck, bro. I guess it makes them feel better that their ninja deck did something. They tap out. That's going to be GG's. Nothing they do really matters. This is .ER211. That can't be right. We get a 3-lander with a fortune and some of our key men. We get a rush as well, it'll be ready to cripple the opponent. Keep. An announcement is absolutely fantastic. We can generate tokens for Lawbringer if we feel we'll want to play him out early. It's evil Boris. We might do alright considering we can make plenty of blockers to their swarm of men. Let's get fortune down and see what we have coming. That's a virtue and a land. We're definitely taking both, but what should we draw first? Looking at their guy, we should put the virtue on top. They offer up a trade, but that's not a good trade for us. We'll take the damage. Let's get the announcement down. The more tokens we get, the better off we'll be. We can snipe their guy on a later turn anyways. That's a heap of damage coming in. Let's block it with our token. Did they keep a 2-lander and haven't drawn more land? Alright, it's time to slap down their guy. Get gone, girl. They get tricky with their artifacts, but that's okay. We've still got plenty of life and it's all about generating tokens. The play out a tote. And get more artifact triggers. They send their bigger men. But we've got a trick of our own to pull off. We can blink out Fortune and get another scry when he comes back and we'll snipe their life linker. We'll trade out one token as well. This leaves them with a smaller board to work with. We see another Lawbringer on top along with a land. We'll keep both. It's time for Lawbringer to bring order to the board. We'll sacrifice our token and snipe. Wait, they exploded. GG's. This is Tor wide open. No wait, it's one of the Avengers. We get a good 3-lander for once. We have Fortune and a couple of tricks. This is an easy keep. They are on Orzhov as well. It's time to see who has the best Orzhov. Orzhov Mill, I'm not sure how that is supposed to work. But okay bro. It's time for Fortune to help us out. We need something that generates tokens. Then Lawbringer can do his thing. That's 2 lands on top. We have to send both of them to the bottom. We essentially top out at 5 mana, so having more only helps get our virtue in play. They bust a Lily out. We're tapped out, otherwise we could have saved Fortune.
Those who get in my way tend to regret it. Off you go.
We draw a Bighorn. Let's get it down and we can start making tokens on our next turn unless they have removal. They're setting up rather defensively. But that's okay. We have a line of play that could work out well for us.
Don't overthink things.
We'll play out Kambal and saddle up the Bighorn. We gotta go for a ride and visit their Lily. We also have enough mana to snipe their Silex and stop it from being activated. This is why I like the Bovine Intervention in this deck. Sure, they get a 2/2, but we get 1 as well. And ours is that much more valuable. What's Lily going to do now? Make us sacrifice a token? Make us toss a land? They really did not like the Bighorn lol.
You failed to
They burned their
entertain
Lily
so
down to
far
trade her
when
with our 1/1 token lol.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
It's time for the Lawbringer to end their milling ways. They hit us with a robbery. I guess this is supposed to be Orzhov Mill, but the slow painful way. And I don't think they know how to play our deck. We'll activate our land and send it in along with Kambal. They take out Kambal, but we do have another in hand. They stole a Bighorn. That's probably their best theft out of the cards they took. We'll play out Kambal and then we have a sneaky play lined up. We'll blink the Bighorn. When it comes back it will return on our side. It has come over to the shark side. Oh wow, another robbery. This one is a little bit bigger than the first. We'll land Bertram then saddle up and ride. Before damage is dealt we get them down to 8. There has to be a block coming up. But no, they let all the damage go through. They activate their man land, but the drain from it is not enough to save them. They have no idea how to play our deck. Maybe they should have learned how to play their own deck first. They pretty much sacrificed their land. Hopefully that was worth it. Let's hit them with some real pain. That's right, down to 1 blocker and only at 3 life. Let's get in there. GG's.